Hey guys, so we're finally back. I am so excited to cover this portion of the Women's Gymnastics 2021 Tokyo Games. So these were some of the reaction and highlights that has happened. So we know that this has been a lot that has happened, but let's get to the women's gymnastics and who won and what happened at the Tokyo Games. So these are the names of the women that has competed at the Tokyo Games. So we have Simone Biles, we have Jordan Childs, we have Sonny Lee, we have Grace McCullum, we have Jay Carey, and you have Kayla Skinner. So these six ladies did some phenomenal thing, even though we didn't have no fans, no spectators, as in like family members to cheer them on. They still came home and had fun, and still, even under high pressure, they still managed to win some medals. Some individually won some gold medals, and as overall team, some of them did silver overall. So what has happened throughout the games, like I said, we know that this Olympic Games was a bit different compared to any other year because of the pandemic. We definitely seen that the athlete put on their best show for this year, even if the pressure, some of the pressure got to some of the athletes. Now we know that on one occasion, we had Miss Sonny Lee stepping in to win the individual gold for one of the parts of the women's gymnastics, and then overall we had the team winning silver behind, I think, the ROC, which is the Russian team that competed, or the Chinese, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, correct me. But the team did phenomenal overall. We saw that when it comes to having your teammates, and especially one of them, falling or having some doubts that if they could do it, this is always good that when you have a fellow gymnast or even someone that's working in the same passion as you is able to boost you up, to let you or help you continue. Now, for an instant, what happened at these games was that, people that you expected to win back-to-back gold, they were definitely feeling the pressure. For example, we had Miss Simone Biles, which is one of the greatest gymnasts right now overall. She had an incident. She had a bit of a mental breakdown because she almost, God forbid, she almost had an accident while she was doing one of those beams, or I think it was one of those jumper beams, but she still managed to find a way to compose herself. But at the same time, I think that kind of took away some of her confidence in a way, because when you're an athlete of such high magnitude, people would expect you to do so well and expect that you won't have flaws. But people have to understand that we are not all perfect. Everyone has their flaws. When she had that incident, she not only said that she felt like, especially for gymnastics, it's a hard sport because you're putting your life in a way on the line, because you're not just flipping in the air. If you don't land correctly, you might cause some paralyzation or even worse. So the fact that she stepped to the side and let one of her teammates go ahead and win, that shows her level of her leadership. Now, Sonny Lee was the one that became the gold medalist for the individual, I think, floor routine or jumping routine. So she ended up getting gold. So congrats to her. But Simone Biles, a couple of days later, came back and did the balance beam. and end up leaving with a bronze at best. And at the same time, for an overall with the team, she ended up getting silver for the overall team behind either China or Russia. But it still goes to show, even if she didn't get the gold, she still managed to, she didn't let her name or her magnitude of who she is affect the team. She managed to did something very adultly, where if she felt that it was her time to step back a bit and let the team itself shine, thus pushing the other athlete to step forward. Because when you think about it, gymnastics is more of a team effort when you go to compete. It's when you're on the balance beam, you know that you have to do what you have to do. But I'm so proud of the gymnastic women team this year, because even they had their up and downs, they still managed to come second place, which I think Simone Biles will cherish that bronze, because even if she was not all there, she still managed to come back and did a phenomenal job and still grabbing a bronze. And it takes heart to come out here and compete, and we even saw that while she stepped back, she was still cheering her teammates on, and she was very happy for them. She even congratulated most of them of winning, because it's not easy to compete at such a high level, and I don't like that people use negativity or things to bring down the athletes, because to train for 5 years to even compete at these games, especially in the pandemic, this is no harder team to make this year compared to any other years, because you don't have the fans that could boost your energy or your confidence up, mostly because not only your relatives or your loved ones can't even go to the games. So this year, I would say this Olympic is a bit special, because it goes to show the amount of length that the athlete went just to help each other succeed this year. So like I said, this recap is what I wanted to talk about. I know that the next upcoming video will be about Kaylee Ledecky for the women's swimming team. So like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.